peer pressured them into coming against their own will and knowing.
You find out afterwards that somebody felt left out of it even though they were there. Because they had a need for a little bit more attention, or they had a need that was being ignored. I was hungry the entire time. Nobody even mentioned food.
That's also their responsibility to...
It is. It totally... Yeah, that's what I mean, is if that person is you've got to be out about it. And I know for a lot of people it's so uncomfortable to bring out your needs because it was beaten out of you. It was trained out of you. You don't, your needs don't matter. People will like you if you're nice, if you're present this false front, this mask that we all have to wear in society.
You have to be accommodating to everything else and your needs don't matter.
Right. And you get used to that. In polyamory, that's got to come down.
Get unused to it.
Get unused to it. Yeah. You're not stuck. It'll be so much better for you. You'll have so much more support. You'll have so much more love. You'll have so much more
of your needs met
if you just show people, look, I'm bringing this mask down. This is what's actually behind the mask, and I'm bringing it down. It's going to take time because I'm used to having it up. That's been the thing I've been leaning on for all these years. And as I'm pulling it down, please just be aware of what's over here. And I'm doing the best I can. None of us are perfect.
No.
We're all going to screw up. We're all going to have bad days. We're all going to have times. And when we're all going through stressful times, guess what? You're all in this together. Now is your stressful time too.
Yep. Everybody gets to share the stress.
That's the wonderful thing about it, though, is that as you share your stresses, the burdens get divided. And when you share your joys, they multiply.
Yay!
Because Jay and I were in the car crying happy tears over our daughter.
Sad and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was it's a wonderful experience to see. As far as I'm concerned, as a parent, that's our payment, is watching them grow up.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
That was a major, major milestone.
And I left my emotion in the sock jar.
Yeah.
So it was...
He did not.
I did too.
Oh, no, he didn't. Real emotions, and not just real emotions, real accommodation, where he just ran out and did important things and made sure that event went on.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't run away from your feelings.
What feeling?
That was a feeling. I mean, he was on an empty tank when he did that, and he did it out of love.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us on this episode of Polysaturated. Basically what it comes down to is make sure your needs are being met, make sure you're honest about what you need, and your partner is honest about theirs. We have something new. You can go ahead and text us at Polysaturated. The number to text us is 803-566-7659. That's 803-566-POLY. P-O-L-Y. And you can leave us a voicemail on that number also. Just be aware that if you do leave us a voicemail, we do have the right to play it on the air. So if you want to leave it anonymously, please do so.
You can also let us know of any issues we may or may not be having. Thanks to everybody who's let us know if our volume is low or there's a buzzing or things just sound kind of wonky in general.
I'm working on it.
He's working on it and slave driving us all. Thank you very much for all of your helpful feedback. No, for real. No, we're really serious. Thank you guys for the ones who have brought all of these issues to our attention.
We're trying.
We want to make it better and better every time. And if you're enjoying it, please let us know. Leave us reviews everywhere, 5 stars, all of that, but only if it's true.
If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Let's go back to that.
No, just say it to us in private. That way we can fix it.
So, as always, you can reach us at Poly_saturated on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook. Just search for Polysaturated. Also, we got some good news. We are in the process of setting up a Patreon so that we can, keep this podcast going. We have partnered up with Restricted Wares. We now have t-shirts.
And vinyl decals.
Yes, decals. Probably by the time you hear this, we will have decals up there. But we do have t-shirts on their page. If you go to shoprw.restrictedwares.com or look on Etsy, if you just search Restricted Wares, you should be able to find it on there.
That's Wares with a Z.
Wares with a
Z.
Wears. So yeah, if you want a t-shirt, you can go to shoprw.restrictedwares, that's WEARZ.com, and that will take you to their Etsy page. And if you just want to look on Etsy, we have the Polysaturated Podcast t-shirts. Yeah, but we'll be having some more designs coming up soon. The decals, by the time you hear this podcast, the decals will be up. And you can purchase the decals for Polysaturated.
Awesome.
Swag.
Get your Polysaturated swag. Thank you for joining us today, guys. And remember, keeping it polyamorous means...
keeping it polyreal.